Friends, so welcome to lecture number 6. In this video, we are going to discuss numerical entry type and multiple choice, multiple selective type questions from our arithmetic. Right, this is the last video of arithmetic portion, and we have completed algebra portion in the first 3 videos. So if you have missed earlier videos, you can go through those videos and can improve your accuracy, you can improve your speed, and you will be getting important techniques from my side as well. So before starting this video, let me introduce myself. I am Poojan Davda. I am ex-IISc MTech Mechanical, and let me tell you, my friends, IISc Bangalore is world's top-ranked research institute. In GATE exam, I have secured AR66 in mechanical background. So we are going to discuss second and third type of questions, right? So while multiple choice, multiple selection type questions, we have to be very careful. And for numerical entry type questions, we have to also become very careful because there are high chances of mistakes, right? So let us start with very first question. And here is your question on your screen. These all are the subtopics of arithmetic, right? And I am covering questions from all the subtopics. More than one options might be correct for this type of questions. So let us read the question first. Which of the following operations carried out on both the numerator and denominator of a fraction will always produce an equivalent fraction? Indicate all such operations. Right? You are carrying out the operation with numerator and denominator both. They are available with 3 possible operations. Right? The equivalent fraction should be similar to the original fraction. Multiplying by 5, adding 2, dividing by 100. You can pause the video. Within few seconds you can get answer of this question. Make sure you are getting all correct options, right? Don't miss any single correct option, and don't choose any incorrect option as well. The same operation will be carried out with numerator and denominator. Multiplying by 5, you can just visualize as well. So if we assume our fraction, is x by y, right? Suppose our fraction is x by y. We are taking generalized case. Fraction is equals to x by y. Alright. So according to option A, what is option A? Multiplying by 5. So if you are multiplying by 5, you will be getting x into 5 divided by y into 5. Right? So fraction is x by y only. It's same fraction. In option B, you are adding something. You are adding 2 in numerator and in denominator. So it will become x plus 2 divided by y. In option C, you are dividing by 100. Right? In option C, you are dividing by 100. It will become x by 100 divided by y by 100. It will become x by y. But option B won't be equal to x by y for all the values of x. Right? It's not true for all the values of x and y. You can take example. You can take x equal to 2 and y equal to 3. So in option B, original fraction will become 2 by 3 and new fraction will become 4 by 5. For few cases, it will be equal. If you are taking x equal to 2, y equal to 2. If you are taking x equal to 2, y equal to 2. Then original fraction will be 1. New fraction will also become 1, but not for all the cases, right? These both are not equal. So for this question, correct answer will be option A and option C. Yes, you can directly visualize for this correct answers. Alright. So let's move on to the next question. This question is very, very interesting, and I will say a little bit tricky as well. So let us read the question first. If mod of z is less than equal to 1, if mod of z is less than or equal to 1, which of the following statements must be true? Right? They have mentioned which of the following statements must be true. I'm highlighting these with red. Indicate all such statements. Multiple choice, multiple selection type question. What is z? So my friends, z is a real number. Let me give you. Z is a real number, right? Z is a real number. So let's read options. Option A is saying z square is less than equal to 1. Z square is less than equal to 1. Option B is saying z square is less than equal to z. Option C is saying z cube is less than or equal to z. So this question is very, very interesting. You can pause the video. I'll be giving you few minutes, few seconds to solve this question. But consider all possible values of z. Don't forget any single value of z or any particular type of values of z. You can get set of values of z. You can locate values of z on number line as well if you want. Because in maths we assume z is a complex number, right? We take z as a complex number, but in this case z is a real number. So I have clarified that thing in the beginning of the question as well. Yes. So z can be 0, z can be 0, z can be positive, and z can be negative as well. If you are locating this inequality on number line, then you can say for z. And don't forget negative values of z. You have located -1, +1, and 0. Right? So in all the cases, right, if you are finding z square, you can take square of -1, square of -1, that is equals to 1, square of +1, that is also equals to 1. If you are taking square of any value between -1 and +1, like -1 by 2, square will become 1 by 4. Like +1 by 2 square will become 1 by 4. So for all such values of z, z square will become less than or equal to 1. Statement is absolutely correct for all the values of z satisfying this inequality. Right? Option A is absolutely correct. But this is multiple choice, multiple selection type of questions. Alright. Option B is tricky. Option B is saying z square is less than or equal to z. Alright. So I am dividing this number line on two parts. So if you are taking this particular region of number line, you are taking z in this region. So for this region, suppose you are taking z equal to 1 by 2. Right? So z square will become 1 by 4, and 1 by 4 is less than 1 by 2. So for this region, z square will be less than or equal to, right, for this region. But for this region, I am highlighting with red color. For this region, if you will check, z square will be greater than or equal to z. Right? If you are putting z equal to minus 1 by 2, right? So z square will become 1 by 4, z square will become greater than z, right? In this case, z square is greater than z. So square of negative is positive, so RHS is negative, LHS is positive, so it is not true for all the cases, so option B is cancelled, eliminated. Alright, for option C, z cube is less than or equal to z. If you will check this purple part, then for purple part, all the values of z, z cube will become less than or equal to z. Right? But for values lying in the red portion, z cube will become greater than or equal to. You can check by putting values, right? So if you are putting z equal to minus 1 by 2, then z cube will become, putting z equal to minus 1 by 2, then z cube will become minus 1 by 2, right? Minus 1 by 8 will be somewhere here, and minus 1 by 2 will be somewhere here, right? Approximately. So in this case, minus 1 by 8 is greater than minus 1 by 2. Z cube is greater than z. This is also incorrect. So this was multiple choice, multiple selection type question, but as I said, more than one options might be correct. It's not necessarily true. Right? Option A is correct for all the values of z. Option B and C are incorrect for values lying in this. So let's move on to the next question, my friends. So here is your next question on your screen, and it is numerical entry type question. Right? These are 4 possible type of questions. So we are dealing with second and third part in this video. So let's read the question. This question is very easy. The integers x and y are greater than 1. X and y are integers and they are greater than 1. Alright. If 4x into 7y is equal to 756, then what is the value of x plus y? You have to simply find the value of x plus y with given conditions, right? So we can simplify this equation. From this equation we can find x into y, right? We can find product of x and y, and by using the other condition we will be able to find x plus y, right? So let's read, use this condition. 7x, sorry, it is 4x into 7y equal to 756. So from this we will be getting x into y. So x into y will become 756 divided by 20 is 27. Okay? X into y is equal to 27. We have to make two factors, like product will become 27. So we can write 27 is equal to 1 into 27, or we can say 3 into 9, because x and y are integers, right? So these are only two possible cases. 1 into 27 is 27 and 3 into 9 is 27. Okay. One more thing. X and y are greater than 1, so we can't consider this case, right? We can write like this, x into y, or we can write y into x. We can say x will be equal to 3, then y will become 9. Or x is equals to 9, y will become 3. Right? In both the cases, x plus y will become 12 only, and 12 is correct answer for this question. Right? So this was a very easy question. You have to become quick in solving the question. Alright. So let's move on to the next question, and here is your question on your screen. This question is very tricky, and we can say little bit difficult compared to earlier questions. In the sequence above, right, we are given with one sequence. In the sequence above, the first 3 terms repeat without end. So 3 terms आपकी given है ना, first 3 terms 1, -3 and these 3 terms repeat without end, right? Infinite terms are there in this sequence, we can say 1 minus 3 4, 1 minus 3 4, 1 minus 3. What is the sum of the terms of the sequence from 150th term to the 154th term? Right? You have to find this 150th term to 154th term. You have to find this. So how many terms will be there? There will be 5 terms, right? We have to find sum of these 5 terms. It is numerical entry type question, so if you are committing any mistake in this sum, then you won't be able to know whether your answer is correct or not, because options are not there. Suppose you are getting answer is 5, and if 5 is not correct answer, then it might be possible that 5 won't be there in option as well. So you will be able to know you committed some mistake, and you will be able to rectify your mistake. But in this case, we have to become very careful. Obviously, we can not write entire series, right? Till 154 term, we cannot write entire series because we are having very limited time. Within few seconds, we have to solve this question. We can use this hint. The first 3 terms repeat without end, right? So if you want, you can pause the video for a few seconds, 1 minute. Spontaneity aptitude type of questions will be helpful for all the exams. Right? We are discussing GRE portion, but for other exams like GATE, IISc, GATE, it will be helpful. So let us write first few terms. Let's write first few terms. So we don't know this, right? So what is A1? First term defined as A1, that is 1. What is A2? That is -3. Right? A4 will become 1. A5 will become -3. A6 will become, right? So 150 is a multiple of 3, right? 150 is a multiple of 3, right? And those terms which are multiple of 3, right? 3, 6, 9, so on, right? We can write similar pattern. So those terms which are multiple of 3, like 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 150, those terms will be equal to 4. So can we say this term will be equal to 4, right? 150 is multiple of 3. And once we get our first term, 150 term, right, we can continue writing this term. After 4 there will be 1. After 1 there will be -3. After -3 there will be 4, and after 4 there will be 1. So we have written these required terms. We have to just add these terms. So 4 plus 4 8, -3 that will become 5, plus 1 6, plus 1 7. Your answer will become 7. You have to just find this 150th term, that will be 4 only. Once we get this term, can simply add these terms and we'll be getting 7 as our final answer. Alright, so I think many of you have got correct answer, but few of you might have done any silly mistake. You will be getting answer 6 or 5 something. But question is very simple, but little bit tricky. Okay. So let's move on to the next question. This question is also of numerical entry type question. You can read the question, you can pause the video. I'll also read the question. A manufacturing company has plants in 3 locations: Indonesia, Mexico, and Pakistan. The company has 6,000 employees, and each of the employees works at only one of the plants. Right? Each of the employee works at only one of the plants located in Indonesia, Mexico, and Pakistan. If 3 by 8 of the employees work at the plant in Indonesia, 3 by 8 of 6,000 employees are working at Indonesia, and if twice as many employees work at the plant in Mexico as work at the plant in Pakistan, then how many employees work at the plant in Mexico? We are given with 2 conditions and we are given with total number of employees, and we have to find number of employees working at the plant at Mexico. Right? It's numerical entry type question. Total we are having 6,000 employees. Total employees yes are equal to 6,000. So if 3 by 8 of the employees are working in the plant at Indonesia, right? Then remaining 5 by 8 of 6,000. Can we say employees working in Mexico plus number of employees working in Pakistan will be equal to 5 by 8 of 6,000? Yes or no? Because 3 by 8 of 6,000 are working at plant in Indonesia, so remaining 5 by 8 of 6,000 will be working at plants in Mexico and Pakistan. Now we are given with one more condition because we can't solve this equation with this only data. So if twice as many people work at plant in Mexico as work at the plant in Pakistan. So if you say in plant at Pakistan number of employees that are working is equals to X, the number of employees working at plant in Mexico will become 2X. Right? You can just put these values. So number of employees working at Mexico will become 2X plus X will become this 5 by 8 of 6. So from this we are going to get value of X. So X will become 1250. But we don't want value of X, we want value of 2X, and that 2X will become 2,500. 2,500 employees are working at the plant at Mexico. Right? And 1,250 employees are working at plant at Pakistan.